What's up? What's up?
What
What's
up, what
up,
up,
good
what
people?
up?
What's up?
It's On That Note Thursdays.
Yes, sir. What you know who? Twane.
I'm Tiff.
And we back again this week, Thursday, August 31st,
Oh, the
2023.
time is flying by.
Yeah, for real.
Dang. It's
Come on
about to be
in. Come
September.
on in, people.
Dang. Like, whoa. Like, we, really, about to be in September.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, we on our way to... Shoot, by the time September come around, look up, it'll be October. It's our holidays from there.
Yep. Come on with it, y'all.
Dang, the time is flying by. What up, cuz? Thanks for joining us. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. We greatly appreciate y'all joining us. We thank y'all for coming on, having this hour of power, of love, life, living. What else? What's another L
All
word?
things Twane and Tiff.
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
Yeah. Yeah. But say we thank y'all, man. Come on with it.
I will have you a gift, but it will not be an action figure. Just putting that out there because I know that's what you're going to ask. You know why I stand with that. It ain't changed. It's just a different day. But yeah. So, thank you all again for joining us.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, please go to our On That Note with Twane and Tiff page and like and follow. We need to get our followers up on that page.
Yeah, and then also,
please.
We'll be going live on Instagram here pretty soon.
Yes.
And then TikTok and YouTube, and we just flowing.
So y'all better follow us because
we flowing.
We're working. We doing some stuff. You don't want to miss it. If you're in the wrong spot, you're gonna miss it.
Yeah, flowing and growing. Come on with it.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Please continue to submit your topics. We greatly appreciate you all doing that every week. Thank you so much for submitting that. We appreciate all the support, all the love. Doesn't go unnoticed. So thank you. Can't say it enough. We appreciate it.
So today's topic. How do you handle current relationships? Sorry. How do you handle current relationships with past drama? That's the topic for today. But before we dive into the topic,
that's a doozy.
We while we was driving earlier to our daughter's volleyball game, we heard of a new law, child support law, that's coming out in the state of Texas. I don't know how many other states will adopt this or adapt it, but I want to play a clip just so you can hear it. That way you can know what's going on.
All right. So let me get that playing. Give me 1 second
while you doing that.
I'm gonna let it play from my side.
Okay.
So everyone can hear this.
If you live in Texas, you better watch this. Starting September 1st, new child support laws. If your child's mother or child's father does not work, the state is making them work. And if they don't, well, we all knows what happens then. Another child support law taking effect. Now your inheritance can be taken for back child support. Be careful. If you live in Texas.
Now.
That's deep.
Your inheritance.
Yeah.
I get the whole you gotta work thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a given. I get that. But your inheritance can be taken away.
Yeah, that's kind of...
That right there is...
That's another level.
I think that's a bit much.
Yeah.
I really do. I really think that's a bit much. I know that, and I can only say how I feel because I've never been in this situation or had to, But if something happened and I was inherited, or money or whatever, or property, whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
and my things that have been given to me from my parents or whomever, and that's taken away from me because of child support,
Yeah.
I think that's a bit much.
That is a bit much. But like we discussed it before, like the system is designed to keep us like.
How do you come back from that? How do you? How are you supposed to live, function? Right? Like I don't understand that. I'm confused.
I understand, and with the economy nowadays, you can't force no job. You can't force nobody to go work. It's a lot of places that saying, "Hey, we're hiring," but at the same time, there's a lot of places that's not hiring. So somebody that's not working, you're gonna force them or make them work. Okay, so say for instance somebody is making $100,000 a year and they paying child support. Well, if they lose their job because they got laid off, the company shut down, whatever the case is, and then they can't afford to pay child support or even live really with, keeping up with their or maintaining their current situation. You force them into a job. What you want them to do? Go get a job at somebody that's paying $20,000 a year, $30,000 a year, and then you still breaking into that. They got to be able to try to balance and level themselves out. But if they don't get a job, then at that time they can put you in jail for a minimum of 180 days.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's ridiculous. And then you're still responsible for child support.
Yeah, it's still continuing to grow, increase. How are you supposed to make it?
What's up, Aunt? Yeah, it's go follow, like and share. Go share. But I don't know. I don't understand how you'll be able to survive. Play it again. I want Uncle Harry to hear it, and then you give me your opinion on it.
Okay, I'm gonna play it again.
Starting September 1st, new child support laws. If your child's mother or child's father does not work, the state is making them work. And if they don't, well, we all knows what happens then. Another child support law taking effect. Now your inheritance can be taken for back child support. Be careful. If you live in Texas.
So that's what we were just talking about. So, and that's in the state of Texas right now. Again, I don't know. Starting tomorrow. I don't know where else, what other states will take on this law, but either way, it'll be a detriment to like people that's trying to survive, people that have a family.
Yeah.
It's sad that, and it ties into what our topic is today, but it's sad that because you had a past relationship and now you're dealing with drama from that past relationship, it affects your future. And I hate to say it, but child support that can mess up generations. That can mess up a lot of. I got a friend right now that he went to prison for I want to say 15 years. And while he was in jail, they still made him. He was still responsible to pay child support. Yeah. So when he got out, he owed over $100,000 in child support, back child support.
His children are grown.
His children grown. How you gonna still pay that?
His children are grown.
And then if you don't pay it, they want to put you in jail. That don't make sense.
They wake up and money gone out of their account.
Yeah. So every time he got a bonus, every time if he had an accident, he got a lawsuit. The child support takes it first. They can take half. They can take all, whatever they want to take, and if it's $15,000, I'm a victim of it. To where I was on back child support because I got laid off, and I had an accident where I broke my toe in Walmart. I had a lawsuit. It was for $13,000. It was decent. Out of all that, I got $3,000.
Oh, was it $3,000? I didn't even think it was that much.
It probably wasn't, but I thought it was maybe been $3,000.
$2,000.
But child support took, besides the attorney fees, child support took more than the attorney fees.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it's, and that's because of past relationships,
which is the topic for the day.
you know, being in a current relationship, dealing with past drama
Ooh.
that you ain't really even have to deal with.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So again, to tie into our topic for today, you know, how do you handle current relationships with past drama? I'm gonna start out by saying past drama can be,
let me take a sip,
anything from child support. It can be somebody that's a drama-filled person. That can be your baby mama, your baby daddy, an ex. It don't even have to be, y'all don't even have to have kids. It can be a crazy ex. It can be kids that cause drama. It can be, I mean, I don't know. It really ain't no limit. It can go, you can have family members that you deal with that continue to cause you drama now in a relationship. So, with me, I've dealt with it from a standpoint of my kids' mothers. I don't want to say, like, I'm not bashing them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing nobody. I'm not pointing nobody out, all this and that. But also, you have to keep in mind, being young and dumb, young and immature, can cause an effect on future relationships, right? So I've had a relationship to where one of my daughter's moms she ain't play. Like, any relationship that I tried to get in, she wasn't trying to hear it. She wasn't trying to hear me being with somebody else or nothing. So that caused issues with females that I was trying to date. Now, those females, it was up to them to either stick around or get ghosts. Some of them got ghosts. Some of them stuck around. But at the end of the day, I was dealing with drama. I've had the situation to where I've had to deal with child support that caused financial issues in my relationships, to where I couldn't do certain things because child support was kicking my butt. And I couldn't move certain ways, or my spouse couldn't move certain ways, because it would hinder or affect my current situation. Child support ain't no joke. And I keep going back to that because that's one of the drama issues that a lot of people have, and I have experience with.
Yeah.
So I was at the point to where, okay, I got laid off. I had back child support due to that. And then when you go to court, the way that they handle in Texas, the way that they handle back child support, they'll be like, okay, can you pay all of it today? No, I can't. Okay, so we can do one or two things. Put you on a payment plan to pay it, or we can go ahead and send you to jail.
Wow.
Or they can put you on probation to pay it back, which in return, that turns you into almost like a criminal, because you have to report every month like you're a criminal. So if you don't pay child support, go to jail. If you get behind, they'll send you notice. You can go to jail for 180 days, which will, then you'll lose your job. Then you have more back child support. It's just drama. And then you don't want to get into an argument with your ex, because at any time they can go to the courts and either try to raise your child support, do something ignorant. So you try to keep the drama down as much as possible. So you can't even move a certain type of way, which in return, my spouse can't move a certain type of way because she got to look out for me.
Which is a hard thing for me to do.
Yeah.
Okay?
So
that's a hard thing to do. Whew. I think I did good, though.
Yeah, you did good. You did good.
I think I held it down because, baby, you know my mouth can be lethal.
Yeah. And then, I want to get your opinion on some stuff, and you give them some of the stuff that you have to deal with, a way that you had to handle it.
From the aspect with you?
Yeah.
Shoot. It was hard.
Hold on, I'm going to answer these questions real quick. Okay, so, Dre, you watching? Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hi, Dre.
Share. Thank you. Greatly appreciate you joining. Adrian Asbury, what's up? What's up?
Hello. Thanks
so
for
Tyra
joining.
said, Some people aren't happy within themselves. The enemy at times is the inner me that was never addressed. Okay. Yeah.
For real. I can
Um,
agree with that.
How are you able to navigate the situations regarding the child support, or the mother still tripping even now? So the way that I had to handle the child support was I paid it, and I just let it do what it do. I paid the child support and I took care of my kids. I picked up my kids. I was an active father. I didn't just pay child support. I was active, so I wouldn't give them no ammunition to use against me to bring more drama in my life.
Right.
That's how I had to handle it. But at the same time, even though I'm paying child support, some weekends, if I had to work and I'd be like, hey, I won't be able to get her this weekend, that was drama. You ain't no good dad. You want to, I gotta work because I'm on probation. Because you put me on probation.
If you don't work, you end up in jail.
Right.
Then that affects your household.
Right. So I had to kind of bite my tongue a whole lot. Like Tiff will tell you, like, it's times I was very frustrated, but I couldn't do nothing because I wanted to keep the drama down as less as possible.
And I think for me, it was even worse because I'm the firecracker out of the two of us. Mm-hmm. Like, you're the one that's kind of like, you get upset and you process things a little different than me. I'm the one that's ready to pop off.
Dave Glover, what's up, sir?
So for
Good to see you,
me,
man.
I'm like, okay, I had to think of you. I couldn't even think about me. And I had to put myself in your situation, which is why I kept quiet so many times, because I understood what you were dealing with. Mm-hmm. And I understood that if I set it off at any moment, then you in a situation where they don't want the baby coming over here, or, your wife or your girlfriend, whatever it was at the time, she doing this and she doing that. So then, that keeps the kid from being able to have a relationship with you. And so, or giving the mom a reason to take you back to court or whatever.
Right.
And so for me, I always put you first. Even though I felt some type of way about a lot of things that were going on, I would just kind of put myself out of the situation and let you handle it, because even though I'm in it with you, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in it with you, yes, but I don't want to make a situation worse for you.
Right.
So I had to keep my mouth closed. But I ain't gonna do that now.
Right.
But I mean, at the time.
Yeah. A lot of things changed. A lot of things changed.
That's not gonna happen.
It took prayer.
We gonna have
it took prayer.
A different
but
type
a lot
of
things changed now. Speaking of, I'm glad you asked that question. Real talk, real woman. Yeah. Tyra said, does love, hold on, what did you say? Does true love trumps drama? True love does trump drama. And I'm going to tell you why. Because even with me and Tiff, when we first got together, like her son's dad, right? He wasn't trying to hear me. Like, he wasn't trying to see me. He wasn't trying to see nobody. That's just who he was.
He said he ain't that friendly.
Yeah, he ain't that friendly. So with me, because I wanted to be in a relationship, I was kind of dedicated to this relationship. Even with DJ, the son, like, he wasn't trying to deal with me because he wanted his mom and dad to be together. Yeah. So, and Tiff was, on the other hand, Tiff was like, my son ain't really feeling it.
This ain't working.
It's not that me and her wasn't working.
No, but
it was that
he's my first love.
Right. So it was that he was like, he wasn't really feeling it. So she didn't want him to be uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. So my mentality was, give it time.
Yeah.
Just chill.
You did. You said give it time. Yeah.
For one, I'm not gonna be this dad or this person that try to win him over with cash. So I'm not gonna try to take him everywhere and get him all the things that he wants and this and that, because once you do that, you got to keep that up.
Yeah.
It's
expected.
So did he used to ask for certain things? Yeah. Would I get certain things? Yes. Mm-hmm. But certain times I would say no. Yeah. Just because I didn't want it to make it a habit, to make it seem like I'm trying to win him over to win his mom.
And you didn't want that to be the relationship.
Right. And then on the flip side, dealing with his dad, because I knew, I kind of had a feel of how he was for his attitude at that time. like I wouldn't step in between that. I didn't want to cause drama on her. So instead of, if I knew that he would come by, like I wouldn't go by her. Like we would meet up somewhere or whatever the case is, just to keep the drama down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my whole mindset was give it time. People mature. Kids grow up. They understand at a certain age. And when they real young, they don't understand. They just want to mommy and daddy to be together.
Right.
At a certain time or age, then they begin to understand that, oh, they ain't just gonna be together, period. So with me saying give it time, I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna hang in here with you.
Yeah.
That's why we married now. And even with DJ, our relationship like that.
Yeah.
With Dusty, with his dad, we like this. We cool.
Yeah.
But it took time. It took maturity on everybody's part.
Right. Everybody.
Tiff even had to. It took time for her.
Yeah.
To really understand.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. Now I
Because
understand.
I wasn't about that life either.
Yeah. So it was times to where I did feel like I don't even want to deal with this. I don't have to. I don't want to deal with it. And same thing with her, with my situation.
Yeah.
She could have easily said, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's before we even got married. So if you're not married yet, just think, if you're dealing with drama, a lot of people, they bail out.
We both had an out.
Yeah.
We were not committed in that way. So we both could have, but,
We
hung in there.
Yeah, we made it work.
We
It was
hung in
worth
there.
it.
We
It
made
was
it
worth the
work.
wait.
Yeah, it
was
was. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of maturing on all levels, not just from our side. But I mean, now everybody cool. We have a friendship. Everybody good. No issues. But not everybody able to do that.
Right.
And so I think, like I was talking with a friend the other day, and we were talking about her situation with her child's dad. And now they're not together anymore. So now she's trying to get back out and start dating and things like that. But the child's father is all about drama. Like everything about him is just drama. And so she's finding it difficult to move forward in her life because one, she don't want to bring that to somebody else. That's unfair to bring that to somebody else. And they got to deal with that. Even though they have their own choice if they want to stick around or not. But she don't want them to, you know what I'm saying? She don't want to bring that to them. So it's caused her to really not be able to move forward in a relationship. As I explained to her, though, a lot of times, and this is just me as a woman speaking on that way. A lot of times you get a man that may necessarily be doing that because he know the more he bringing drama, you can't go nowhere.
Yep.
You ain't gonna want to deal with nobody else. I can keep people out of the way. This is my way of making sure she don't get with nobody else. I'm gonna go and cause a whole lot of hell. So ain't nobody gonna want to deal with her. That's my way of causing drama to keep her to come back to me when I'm ready. That's a tool you use to kind of, you know what I'm saying? Go back and forth. It's a cycle. You break up. I'm going to keep doing, I'm going to sabotage everything you got going on just so I can stay in the picture.
So, Tyra said, define your definition of commitment.
Oof. Commitment. I mean, with us, I'm completely committed to Antoine to the point to where I know y'all probably hear a lot of people say no deal breakers, but I don't have one with him. Like, I'm riding till the wheels fall off. Now, I might not like him if he do a certain situation, but I'm not one of those, like, it could be bad times, and we done had bad times, but we come up with a way to get around it. And then it goes on a faith level as well, because you might be in certain situations, might be a financial situation or whatever, and finances is one of those things that will tear a relationship apart quick as somebody cheating. You got to be committed to the good, the bad, and the ugly. But it's got to come from both sides. Everybody got to be willing to ride it out. And so with us, I know in particular, we ride it out with each other. Like, we true ride or die. Like, I ain't going nowhere. He stuck with me. So that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You got to deal with me.
To me, to define commitment is, it's almost like brushing your teeth every day when you wake up. It's something that I gotta do. I'm committed to her. I'm committed to not only to Tiff, but I'm committed to my family. I'm committed to our future. I'm committed to, like, it's like you say, there's no deal breakers, but I purposely
We don't treat
keep
marriage
ourselves.
as an option.
Yeah,
Marriage is not an option for us. It's not something that you get to just, I want to do it, and then I don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
It's not an option. We in this thing, we together. That's what it is. We gonna work it out and ride it out.
yeah. So it's easy. It's easy for I really love our relationship because it's easy for us to just be us. It's easy for us to be ourselves. It's easy for us to just get along. We don't argue. We may disagree on some stuff, but we don't sit back and fuss, argue, fight.
But that went along with me growing and understanding you and learning you. Because you got to understand, like, coming out of other relationships where that may not necessarily be the case. Once I got in a relationship with you, I paid attention to you. I listened to how you would respond to me. And even if I was on 10 at that time, because of the way that you communicate with me, it always made me back up. So now when we communicate with each other, it's habit for me now. But I was intentional about how I started to communicate with you because I couldn't bring in old habits into my new relationship. Mm-hmm. So, but I was doing things on purpose. It take work though.
Yeah.
People got to be willing to put in the work.
You got to be committed to it.
Yeah.
What
Got a question.
Can a person really move on if their ex likes to keep drama going? Who? Are you talking about, like, me, the person, and I got the drama, or the person I'm dealing with my drama? Can they move on? So it just depends.
It depends on if
you can't move on.
Right.
If your ex causing you drama, you can't move on. That's drama you gotta deal with. You have to deal with it.
Well, you have to deal with it, but you can move on. But there's still drama there. But I mean, it's gonna be hard. But
you can't move on.
But you can't allow somebody to dictate your future for you.
Right. I'm saying you can move different. Meaning, you can move on, right? But you will always, if they causing you drama, you go just move on with this drama attached to you. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, because that's true.
If you, you say move on, right?
I think you can.
I'm gonna give you an example of moving on, and I'm gonna show you how drama can always get you or hit you.
He didn't say drama was gonna leave. He said, "Can you move on?" And you can.
How?
You can't allow somebody else and what they dealing with.
You can ignore it
to cause you to be stuck.
Stuck like what though?
I'm saying when you saying moving on, that means I'm moving on to somebody else. I'm moving on with my life. I'm dismissing you. You can cause all the drama you want.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell somebody else what they can and can't do.
Okay.
But that's not going to make me sit here and be miserable and not be with nobody.
No, I agree with you on that.
I'm going to move on.
And
you're going to have to learn to deal with it. And we're going to keep moving.
Yeah. If that's what you're saying, move on, then yes. I can do that because I did that. You can move on. But your drama will always be there is what I'm saying. I was in a parking lot one day. I was dating this girl. And we swapped car. I let her drive my car. Back in the day, we used to drive our car through this little. It was a grocery store in Eastwood in Fort Worth. So everybody used to go to this grocery store, hang out, drive their car, show their little rims and all this stuff out. Well, this particular day, I let my girlfriend at the time drive my car. I was driving her car. I was driving behind her. She driving. I started seeing clothes hangers hitting my car. Clothes hangers. I'm like, what the? I look over. It's my daughter's mom. Throwing clothes. She's standing by the gas pump, throwing clothes hangers at my car. Don't even thinking I'm in it. Drama.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, who ended up looking bad in that situation?
So, like you said, you have to move on. We have to keep driving.
Literally.
Literally, keep driving. I ain't even stop. I ain't even say. I just told, hey, go ahead. We ain't hanging out here today. Go ahead. We gonna go to the crib.
Okay, look, you got some comments.
All right, let's see. I guess I think you can because I wouldn't give that person my energy, right? Take care of my kids and keep it moving. Mm-hmm. I agree on that. Your attitude is a reflection of your relationship.
For real.
Totally agree.
For real.
Yes.
That's real talk.
Your attitude, to me, the way I handle Tiff is I listen to her. I listen to what she need and I cater to her. And I know how to control my emotions, for one. So even if she's on 10, which she very seldom gets there, but if she does, I never allow her attitude or frustration to get me to 10.
Because I get mad.
I stay at 5 and bring her down to me.
Because I be on 25.
Yeah.
But I don't like nobody messing with my husband, though. That's the thing.
Right, same
I'm
here.
very protective of you. So if you aggravate or somebody's trying to handle you wrong or you got some type of frustration, I'm frustrated because my husband's frustrated and I don't like what's going on.
Right on.
So I'm like, look, I'm like a mama bear to my husband, okay? Yeah. I don't play.
What's up, Crystal?
Hey, Crystal.
Yeah.
I'm a mama bear to you.
So what's some of the, can y'all give me some examples or can y'all tell me how would you handle that situation dealing with past drama?
If you
or
had
how
an
have you handled
ex-girlfriend
right.
or ex-boyfriend that's always showing up at your house.
Yes.
Because we just talked about this.
At your job.
Showing up at your house. Oh, yeah. Showing up at your job. Showing up at your house. Just popping up all the time. Y'all not even together anymore. But you just popping up all the time. How do you handle that? Or can you even handle that? Like, I know for me it would be very uncomfortable. Would you say? Tyra said, how do you navigate your children's emotions when one of their parents, your ex, likes to divide your house, a new relationship, etc.? It's hard because the kids get the bulk of all of that. Like, it affects the kids more than it does the adults. I know, like, for me, I mean, it just took time for me. And then a friend of mine, because she has a child and she's sympathetic to dating again, to, guys and stuff, it's allowed her to not move forward. Now, she is one that hasn't been able to move forward just because she feels bad for bringing drama into an innocent person's life, and then she don't want to expose her child to it. So she's one of those people that is stuck. Now, how long she gonna stay stuck is on her. But at some point, she gonna have to make a decision that it's time to move on, and you got to deal with whatever comes with it. Because I can't just give up my life. You had me, you didn't do what you were supposed to do, or whatever the reason was that they broke up. It could have been her, it could have been him. I don't know. Not speaking on that. But at some point in time, you have to move on. You can't just stay stuck like that.
Yeah. Let's see. How do you navigate your children's emotions?
I read that one, this one.
Okay. I learned to move away from crazy girls I dated. Thank God I was able to be safe and free. Well, thank God for that.
I'm glad. Look. Stay
Communication.
Away. You found a good one.
If that rascal wants to keep up problems, see ya.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you have that option, especially when you're not married.
Yeah, and you got to easy out. You're not.
You ain't tied down.
I don't want to say committed because you should be committed even if you're dating. But
yeah.
I mean,
you ain't tied
there's
down.
No
with
legal
no papers
involved.
You can get ghosts.
Yeah.
Especially if it's life threatening drama. If it's life-threatening drama, get up out of there. Ooh. It ain't worth it.
Oof. That's a whole other situation. When it's physical and life-threatening. And, you know, like you bring in, okay, just
Gina,
say, for
what's up,
instance,
Gina?
you bring, hey, Gina, thanks for joining. Like, if you bring in somebody else in, like with me, for instance, when I was dating you, I never wanted to put you in any kind of situation where you were going to be in any kind of physical altercation or anything. Because, you know, I tell you all the time, I never would want to have to explain to your mama, oh, this happened to your son because of blah, 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 that had to do with me.
Yeah.
I never would want to have that kind of conversation with your mom.
Not saying I'm going to get whooped.
I didn't say that.
Sure.
I that ain't where I'm going with that. I'm very confident my husband is good. You can hold your own. That's not the. Did you really
I'm just playing.
Did you really do that? Really? Just get the chair. See, we got a new weapon that we choose. Now, you don't need your gun. Put your gun down and get the chair.
See, back in the day, you used to have to fight with these. You young punks.
Live, but you live to fight another day.
Yeah. You young punks want to just quick to shoot a gun. Let's see what he said. Tyra said, what if the ex wanted to attend your wedding and promises to not bring drama? Will they get an invitation? No. Depending.
My ex could attend my wedding.
Depending on their
now
state of mind and their track record at the time. If they still causing you drama, and say for instance they haven't caused you drama for 2 months,
that ain't enough.
Right. No. But if you guys both can get along now, you're mature, this and this and that, you're on a different wavelength with in a mental space, and you're able to be in proximity of each other without having issues, yeah, I think it'll be cool.
It's an understanding with everybody.
Yeah.
Meaning it would have to be an understanding with your wife, fiance, whatever.
Definitely.
Like, if everybody good, everybody mature, everybody moved on, then
yeah. Because I wouldn't go over Tiff's head and say, for instance, Tiff, like, I don't really deal with her. Okay, she cool now with you, but I really don't rock with her like that. I would say no invitation because my wife is not comfortable with it. But if Tiff is cool with it and everybody get along,
well, yeah. Good thing we ain't gotta have that discussion because I ain't cool with nobody. Carry on.
So, anyway.
Speechless.
So let me ask y'all this though.
I love to do that to him.
Let me ask y'all this. If your ex, right? Say for instance your ex
it was just
has somebody new, right? And her ex dated your new female and they had drama. How would you handle that? So the two that had drama, they get along now. But then her new boyfriend or his new girlfriend end up dating the person you used to date.
That's just mess. That's a whole lot of mess.
But it can happen.
I mean, it can.
And then it's drama.
It is.
That's new drama.
It's a whole lot of drama.
So how do you handle that, though?
You asking me?
Well, I guess it would depend on what kind of drama would come with it.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like I'm saying, like y'all had unfinished business. If I'm no longer dating them, so it doesn't matter. I wouldn't even care. Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, yeah.
For the most part, you don't care. But what if the other person cares?
I don't know. I think it just, like I said, when we were saying earlier, it just goes back to the maturity of everyone.
Yeah.
And like, who was that said earlier? About your attitude with, was that?
Michelle, what's up?
Who was that?
Sissy.
Dave. Where he said your attitude is a reflection of your relationship.
Yeah.
I think it goes back to that.
Yeah.
So
Right on.
that's what I would say.
So,
Hey.
kid. So,
Thanks for joining.
y'all been
See ya.
hearing about this whole Steve Harvey thing with Marjorie. What's y'all take on that? Like,
Cause she got a lot of past drama.
she got a lot of past drama.
She
And they speaking out, you know, like her ex talking about all this drama with her and how she go after men with money and blah, 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 blah.
But I mean, Steve knew that.
He did.
I mean, that ain't never been a question. She like men with money, period.
Yeah. I don't know. I really think that social media really blew that up or started that rumor. But
I feel like
I can't really put my hand on it, though.
I feel like it's a little bit something to it, though.
Yeah, it got to be some truth
Like,
in there
it's a
somewhere.
little,
Yeah.
you know, most times that don't just come out of nowhere. It sparked from something. Now, we might not have all the details, but I feel like it sparked from something for sure. I feel like something done happened. But Marjorie ain't no fool. She ain't leaving Steve. She ain't going nowhere. The lifestyle that she got, she ain't about to go nowhere. She about to be right there with him, chilling. On them planes, them jets, and them yachts, and all that. She finna be chilling. Even if she divorced him and got a lot of money, it's better for her to stay with him.
So they said
She
as
ain't
long
going
as you
nowhere.
both are consistent and on the same page, it doesn't matter. You guys become one and one mind, one. Hold on, become one and one mind, one. So we're all concrete.
So we're concrete out.
Yeah, totally agree on that, brother.
Yep, for real.
Well, I was just hurt when my ex got married. My soul hurt. She ended up being in an abusive relationship, and she ended up shooting him, and now he's dead. So I am happy she wasn't the one.
Whoa, that's a different type of situation, God.
Man.
Woo. Dang.
That's a lot.
That's a whole lot.
Well.
Ooh. I don't even know how to come back from that one.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm sorry that she had to go through that. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Like, I mean, and that's a different type of situation. So I can understand feeling, a certain way about that. That's a lot, though.
Yeah. So how did you handle that? Like, far as, because y'all broke up, you was hurt.
Did you married now? So were you able to be there for her in a capacity that was respectful to your wife, but still be able to be there for her in that time? Because that's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot.
Did you know what she was going through at that time that she was going through it? Like, did she reach out to you and say that she was in an abusive relationship? Or is that something that you found out after the fact?
Wow, that's a lot.
Because if she reached out to you, even though that's your ex, if you was in a relationship, how would you be able to respond to that? No, I didn't. I found out at his funeral. Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot to take in. Whew.
Yeah.
Well, I wish her all the best and all that. That's, whew.
No. But, I don't know. It's to me, I don't know why you put up with drama for so long.
Well, sometimes it's familiar.
Oh,
unfortunately,
yeah,
it is familiar.
true.
Even though
true.
it's
true.
not a healthy thing, but sometimes it's
some people
familiar.
like drama.
Well, some people do. They thrive in it.
Some people like that.
They here for it. They all on.
They like
on
the
Petty
attention.
Street and
Yeah.
everything. They
Some
here for
people like that
however
attention.
you want to go with it.
Yeah.
Me, I like my life quiet and simple.
Yeah.
I can get with it if you want to go down that road. I'll meet you, but I prefer not to.
Yeah, I don't like the drama.
I just kind of
I'd rather not deal with it.
Do me and my little thing, and I'm good. I don't need all the extra.
Yeah.
But I mean, sometimes it's hard to balance that out. But for me, I I don't like it when people are in those situations and they allow those situations to define them. They allow those situations to consume them. They feel like there's no out. And it's hard, but at some point you got to do it. Or if you're going to do it, you might as well stay with who you with.
Yeah, I had to.
Look,
I had to release that. I had to release that drama in my life. Familiar spirits are generational. Can the generational curses be broken?
Yeah, it can be broken.
It can be broken.
If you're aware that you got an issue, though. That's the thing. Some people don't even know. You got to know. Some people don't know that it's deeper than...
Yeah, some people don't even know nothing about generational curses or familiar spirits or... Yeah. They don't know nothing about that. Soul ties. They don't know all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, some people just have to deal with it.
You know, speaking of when you said soul ties, I just heard this from somebody telling me this a couple weeks ago, where they was like, you know, when you having sex with a man, whatever, and then he be like, whose is it?
Yeah.
That, like, is a soul tie. I did not know that. I didn't know that, you know, I didn't know. I'm just saying. I know that's off topic, but when you said soul tie, I thought about it.
What she say? What Gina say? I think that's all about your mindset. You have to be aware. Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally agree.
Yep.
A lot of it is mindset. It's mindset from the person that's giving you drama, and it's a mindset from the person that's receiving a drama. Like, you got to be in a mindset to be able to either sweep some stuff under the rug, charge stuff to the game, not take stuff so personal, even though it is, and allow that person to just live their life. If they want to live their life full of drama, let them do it and move on. Don't even just block them out.
Yeah,
it's still gonna come.
I was about to say it's still gonna be there.
It's
but
still
how
gonna
you
come,
handle
but
it,
how you handle it is the out.
Sometimes you gotta go to drastic measures.
You do.
You might have to get a restraining order. You might have to do some things that you really don't want to do. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to necessarily, even though you're done and that chapter's closed, you don't want to hurt somebody.
Right.
But you have to give people the space that they are asking for to be able to move on with their life and be happy.
Yes.
And happy with whoever they're with. So sometimes you got to take drastic measures. And those things end up putting you in a whole nother situation. And, you know, but sometimes you gotta force people to do what it is that you need them to do sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just don't get it.
Dave said, do you have to set boundaries with your exes? You can. I say yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's always good to set boundaries. It's up to your ex if they go respect them boundaries, because somebody that's just want to give you drama, they ain't gonna care about no boundaries. But once you set them and you give them your boundaries, once they cross them, you tell them the consequences if you want to. These are the consequences if you overstep them boundaries.
Yeah.
That way they know what they about to get back. Just, you know, because some people, if you don't have boundaries, shoot.
Hey, I'm coming left and right.
Yeah.
Here I am.
They gonna come with it.
I'm knocking on the window.
And I'm gonna tell you, like, even with me, I didn't set boundaries. I kept my mouth shut a lot. And so I would get hit from all different angles. I would get hit from being a bad dad to you didn't do this, you ain't that, or wanting to fight me, didn't want me to be with this person, or whatever. I got it from a lot of different places that was affecting me or was trying to affect me emotionally, financially, spiritually, like physically. And I literally had to, because I kept my mouth shut and I charged a lot of stuff to the game, I was frustrated. You know when they say when a woman's fed up? No. It's the same way with a man. When a man's fed up. I literally got to the place where I said, man, enough is enough. I'm done.
Wow.
And I had to take the gloves off. And
now you gave me permission to take the gloves off. Yay. That's so good. I'm proud of you. We growing. We are growing. We are growing. don't know what to do with me. Hey, I got your back. Just saying.
Do you believe your exes ever healed and moved on from you? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they have.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty safe to say. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, if they haven't,
I don't think.
oh well.
I don't even think it's about you, so to speak, as in the aspect of wanting you, kind of thing.
Right.
I just don't think they like him.
Yeah. For whatever reason, I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm all you need.
Yeah.
So.
Control the situation and don't let the situation control you. Totally
and
agree.
that's where everybody fail.
That's where everybody fail. They allow the
Nobody
situation.
knows how to do that.
They allow the situation to control them, which then leads into affecting their current relationship. And that's why they past drama cause drama in their current relationship. Because they ain't dealing with it. They allowing that to control them. They allowing that to control them mentally, which then they be frustrated with their current significant other dealing with stuff that they giving them. And it's like...
Because I know I haven't always been in a headspace to where I could deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know how. I had not been in this situation before. So everything was new to me. So I didn't know. And for me, just the type of person that I am, I'm trying to make sure that I'm keeping everybody calm on both sides. And not understanding that I was the one that really had to put my foot down in the situation. But I didn't know how for a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was just trying to make sure I'm keeping this situation good. I'm keeping this situation good. I don't want no issues. I don't want nobody getting in trouble. So I didn't know. I didn't know how. So the situation was controlling me for a while.
Yeah.
Until I kind of got tired and I was like, it is what it is. But it took me some time to get there. That's just being honest. It did. And you know
And then for a person to have the understanding of what's going on. Like on my end, with the drama she was getting, I had to have the understanding of what that drama was, where it was coming from, how it was affecting her, how it was affecting our relationship, what it was doing to her mentally. And so, because I understood, I knew how to handle it. Mm-hmm. I knew how to handle it instead of running, instead of just being like, I'm giving up.
Yeah, because you could have quit. But
let's see. I've been in a situation where I control my household and my ex's household, which was complicated.
No, you said completely wrong. See? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
For real.
Same.
I know some people to do that too.
Yeah. That is.
For real.
And that's a lot of people try to do that. And that is wrong. Because what you can't do is control somebody else's household. That's stay in your
I got
lane.
a question for you, Dave. So why was you trying to control both households then? Don't answer if you gonna get in trouble. Because oftentimes, and I'm not saying Dave, that's the situation for him, but oftentimes when that happens, it's because there's still some stuff going on.
Could be.
You got your situation over here, and you got situation over there. So that allows you
Mastermind ego tripping. True that. I can see that. Yep. Yep. And that's a lot of men.
Yeah.
That's a lot of men. Some women too try to control.
Women do it too? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you know.
What?
Yeah, women try to control people's household and theirs. You know. But yeah, that is a ego tripping for real. Like, you just have to let that go. 'Cause that person, or even if you're trying to control their household, that person, either that woman is going to either allow you to do that, or at some point she going to allow that dude to step in, and then y'all bumping heads.
Got a question.
Could your ex still love you, and drama is the only way they can express their love for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You ain't ready to let go.
Yeah. And
I'm in
they
love
use
with you.
drama,
I don't want nobody else to have you.
They use drama
Yeah.
to get their attention.
Yeah.
To get you to continue to entertain them.
Yep. If I can,
you can't.
You know what? Because the one thing I learned, if a person can make you mad, if I can get a reaction out of you, they let me know it's still some feelings.
Yeah.
So I'm going to always pull and tug on you in those areas where I know I can piss you off.
Right.
Just to get, I don't care what kind of reaction it is. It can be good or bad. But I want one. So here I come. I'm coming with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know people that do that. They trying to hang on in any kind of way. Because if you notice, a lot of times, once people have moved on, the drama goes away. But it's that when they still trying to hang in there, or it's hard for them to accept someone else moving on, they cause problems.
And that goes back to what Dave said about control the situation, don't let it control you.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be the one to be like, hey, you move on with all that.
Yeah.
I'm drama free over here. So everything that you doing, it ain't affecting me. It ain't doing nothing to me. So you can either stop or just play with yourself, because I'm not entertaining it. And I've been in that situation to where I've had exes to try to cause drama, cause issues just to get a reaction out of me.
If unbothered was a person, it's you.
Yeah.
Because I be wanting him to get mad sometimes.
Yeah, she be wanting me to say stuff.
I'm like, can you get mad? That didn't make you mad? You not mad about that? He be like, no. I'm like, I'm mad for him. I get mad. So, yeah.
Just got to man up and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Life goes on. Yes.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. Life goes on.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Yeah.
Get yourself together.
What it is. What you gonna do?
I'm not gonna deal with it. So.
Alrighty then. Well.
Well, hey, again, man, we greatly appreciate y'all coming on. We love you guys.
Thank you.
Continue to join us every Thursday night at 7 p.m.
Thank you so much.
Send those topics, send those hot topic requests via message or email or whatever you want to do, and we will use them. We greatly appreciate you guys. Until next week, come on with us. Let's take this ride every week. Enjoy each other. Let those opinions ride. Let's help each other. Teach each other how to love. And on that note, we out. Peace.